Alright, good day. Now it's still September here. I have just made a deal with a neighboring farmer to borrow his roller, as I need that before our canola and our clover start to grow. Before I go get that, I need to finish the liming. So let me run over and let me actually go just ahead right now and buy it. Lime. Now I'll need lime later, so I'll take 2,000 or 4,000 liters of it right now. I'm just a little bit afraid that it won't do just for the 2,000 liters. The rest of this field, these fields required a lot of lime. 8,000 was not enough to cover both of them. So let me go ahead and I'm sorry, I'm doing things here. Sorry, yeah. Let me go ahead to the shop, refill this. In fact, I think this one is fast enough. I was thinking of switching to the larger one, but I think 42 kilometers an hour is adequate. Now, right where I'm driving right now, this is going to be a field grass, or grass field. I don't know. So that means I need to plow it up. As you probably saw last episode, my plans to mow it as it is did not work, so I will have to plow it up. Maybe that's something I do this episode. I think I'll do that. After I'm done liming and rolling, then I will go and jump over to October, and then we'll check the animals as usual, and then once the animals are done with the water and maybe whatever hay or grass they need, then I guess I'll prepare the fields to become grass fields. I'm kind of happy that I just discovered this shortcut pretty early on. I don't know, it saves us a few seconds, but it's nice. There's also a nice view to see the fields in the far distance. Some of them are just recently harvested, some of them are recently planted, some of them just been limed. Let me see, yeah. Let's go ahead here. And finish this little field. Now this is gonna be a very quick job, and we've already gone through 500 liters. So yeah, I don't think I overbought. One last pass and we should be golden. Nope, I need another little pass. So yeah, it does look like 2,000 liters would have been enough, but I don't know. This is not a wasted bit of lime. I'll need lime later. It doesn't deteriorate or anything, so it's perfectly fine. There we go. Now, nope, there's a few patches here, but after that, I'm satisfied with this field, I'd say. It doesn't seem to be emptying if I'm not actually spreading on anything. So that's good. There you go. That should be enough. Let's fold it up. I'll keep the lime in this one until I need it for fertilizer. Now I did plant with fertilizer in the cedar last episode, and so I don't know if I used the right amount of whatever it's called, fertilizer, or nitrogen, or if it just put some random amount. But I did run out of nitrogen while I was planting, so maybe that's something I have to plant after it's been established, germinated. Alright, now this one is done for today. I'll just keep it here. It's still under the roof. this one, the larger one. Now the roller that I have organized is set outside a field of I wouldn't say a neighboring farmer, but a fellow farmer in the area, and it isn't the largest one, but I don't really need the largest one. It is both of my tractors could easily pull it, but I thought I'd take the larger one here. This is the first time I've been along this road, and it's pretty interesting to see beyond the hill here. Just more fields, a few more trees. It's a very beautiful map. Now I do wish that, you know, you could have a more longer render distance on foliage and stuff. But of course I understand the reasons, but I would like to see grass further than, what is it, 50 meters? Alright, here it is. Set in the bushes, almost overgrown. I'm guessing he used it on one of these fields earlier. And he allowed me to borrow it for my 2 little fields. And he asked me to return it to the same spot. Look at our farm coming into rendering. It's a pretty handsome farm, I'd say. I mean, it will become way better in a few years, maybe a few seasons more. Okay, let's try out this roller. Okay, it isn't the widest. Oh no. I oversteered and then I understeered and then we ended up here. Let me just lower it and get going. Yep, it definitely looks like it's working here. Alright, now there's just the inner headland to go roughly, and then the first field is rolled. Now this does take a little bit longer than I had hoped it to take. So I just had the idea. I find that when I'm doing doing the time lapses, I get to thinking, and I usually get my brightest ideas, or some of the brightest ideas while I do that. And this time, that was a sports tractoring there. This time I had the idea that I'll throw a worker on the other field to roll it, and in the meanwhile I will get the plowing done, or started at least. And as soon as the worker is done, then I will jump over to October, finish the plowing, and get into cultivating and whatnot. So, however, then I need to plan. Let me take a look at my tractors here. So the smaller one is 130 horsepower. Now, how much does our plow need? Where is it? There you go. 160. So that means this guy is the plower, and the other guy is gonna roll. Okay. Yeah, I think the horsepower requirement for the roller is like 65 or something. And this one is 130-ish, so let's get this guy rolling and going. 2 headlands. Start with up and down. Sure. Let's throw you on. Okay, he's off. Now, let me think here. I want to start over here. As you can see, there's a little dip here that I don't want in the field. Well, I always, every time I try to plow, I do know that you're supposed to plow in one direction, or like, so it doesn't pile the wrong way, but I don't remember exactly where to start. But I think this way I'm plowing the dirt, shoving the dirt into the field, so it creates a clearer outline. Let's at least go for that. And why is that? It doesn't seem to be working everywhere. Hold on, let's take a look at this. It isn't removing this grass. It is removing some of it. And it is plowing. Okay. It is plowing more than I can tell, which is not ideal. Let's just line it up then. And get to go in here. Maybe this is like a placed grass. And I'll just need to go onto demolition mode. No. Wait, do I need to spend money on painting it for it to go away? Let me plow a little bit up and down and see what, if it doesn't. Lift plow, full plow, limit to fields, no. Toggle lights. This is very interesting. So let me leave myself a little bit of room to turn and whatnot. Yeah, I'm afraid this isn't gonna go away unless I do something here. So this will actually help me if you think about it. Okay, I don't want to do this. I need it to be grass just in case. Yeah, this is gonna help me know like where I'm gonna be plowing. So if I run out of money here, I will of course simply just simply just go and sell a flower pallet or something. Now, is this a place? Should I keep this square and leave this for some production in the future? Actually, no, I won't do it. Right now, I'll do... Wait. Toggle free mode. I don't want to make this free. I just needed this one. Yeah, what I was thinking is I won't think about doing productions that I haven't thought about, you know. And I won't let the productions affect any plants right now. But because this is going to be a grass field, I'm going to use all the area that I would need, and then I will, once I find myself in the position of needing the area, then I'll just sacrifice a bit of the grass field. And this is being weird right now. Wait, this doesn't... Wait, let me take a look. Does it... Yeah. Okay, sorry, I was looking at the money. It just went down a little bit. After I toggle the free mode off. So I don't know what that is about. Lower it and just hope it works. Yep, it does work. Yep, how far has the roller gone? He is about halfway done.
Through the door, I'm hit by the same old tide, blinded by the lights, and I'm going through changes, but it's easier with you. I'm going through changes, and so are you.
So now that I've done the headland, technically the edges, let me take a look. Let me see if I get this right. So now I plot this way. No, don't lower. Flip it. I'm gonna keep the furrow, the deepest furrow there. Keep one of the right wheels over there, and then now the soil should be flipped the same direction, and I should roughly be able to keep the direction the same. I think this is the way. At least this makes it easier for me to do. So this is the way I'll do it.
Secrets, but I
I think the worker is about to finish. He's doing the outer headland now. Now I'm trying to keep this line here straight, so I think I've done a decent enough job, but you can see it isn't very smooth. I'm hoping a cultivator will fix that, actually. Speaking of, do I actually have a cultivator? I mean, we did get a lot of equipment in the start, so I'm just assuming I have, but I'll have to double check. If I don't, then I'll need to raise money to lease it, I think, at least. Now I'm just waiting for the notification that the worker has finished their task, because then I can jump into daytime again in October, check on the animals, and finish this in the daylight. Alright, now that's the notification. He is done. Let me just turn off this, turn the lights off so the battery doesn't drain. Oh man, this is a beautiful thing. Beautiful sight here. Alright, now let's I think I'll return this roller. No, I need to return it before. Yeah, I think the farmer who borrowed it, or whom I borrowed it from, asked me to return it back once it was done. I don't want to keep it too long. You know, just as a measure of good faith and all. So let me get back there, and then I'll check in with you once I'm back at the farm. Nice to get back home after a long day. Alright. Bright and early. Look at our expenses. Alright, we have even more flour. No, this isn't the focus here, but I just want to see, I think it's on the up and up. F is for flour, and money is for money. Wait, October. Yeah, it's getting close somewhere, like in the canning factory. But whatever. If I need the money, I'll use it. If not, I don't. Let's jump into the larger Massey and continue what we have left of our little new grass field. Sorry, these trees, man. They are so much in the way. Yeah, let me cut back as I finish this field here. Alright then, now is the last pass here. Just struggling to keep the tractor balanced. I'm probably sure, I'm confidently sure that you've seen more straighter lines. But my field is plowed and ready. Plowed and proud, which you can say. It's ready to be cultivated. Now, let's take a look at that thing actually. Do we have a cultivator? Yes, we do. Perfect. Now, before I get going with that, I wanna take a look at the animals. I'll just also park this plow a little bit out of the way. Is this not enough? Yes. Okay, animals, animals, animals. They do have more than enough of everything. Wait, these cows, at the very least, they have the same pen. So they're 11% to adulthood. They have water to last them forever, and same goes for hay. The meat cows, as I've been calling them, have the same. They could do with more water, but not necessarily. These guys also have more than they could ever need. So that's interesting. Wait, hold on. I just noticed something. Oh yeah, look at this. I'm lazy, I'll jump over here. The sheep aren't using all of the land that they could be using. There's a bunch of grassland here. Now should I... Let's do a little bit of calculation here. First, I'm thinking, should I buy another type of animal? Not pigs or two. I think sheep or goats would be fun, maybe. So what I could do is place it here, maybe, because I think now you can change the barrier and then do whatever you want. But as you can see, it's going to cost me 14,000 euros. I don't think I have enough things to sell to even justify 14,000 euros. Yeah, I don't have, as I see on the far lower right, flour 626. It needs to reach 1,000 to spawn this, and I only have 2 of them. And as we saw, the price is roughly around 2,000, so we would get 4,000, roughly 500 maybe, just under. That still leaves us 10,000 below. Plus the animals that we need to buy and the hay for them. So I don't think we do have the cash flow or the capital at the moment to utilize that. I just realized this is a direct seeder. I don't need the plow or the cultivator. Yeah, let's throw some grass in if I can. Let me take a look. Grass, October. Yep. I just won't be able to harvest it or mow it until the spring. I just saw weeds. Let me take a look at the profile of them. No weeds in this field, as it does count as a grass field. The color of it, at least. Let me take a look. What is the color for clover? Yeah, it is. Of course, it's clover. Interesting. We'll have to look into that. Wait. Ooh, the score has increased. It hasn't registered the nitrogen. Maybe because I planted it with it. So I need my own sprayer and spreader. Now this is clovers. Now, I'm not going to go around looking for 4-leaved clovers. That's going to take too long. Well, but you can see the texture underneath. It's very reminiscent of grass texture. So maybe I have inadvertently created a grass field, like I talked about in the first episode, where I didn't want to sacrifice one of the fields for that. Very, very interesting. This one says the nitrogen is perfect, but it still hasn't registered the nitrogen content. Weird. So weeding is also a thing. Let me wait until February with the clovers and all. If that's not a subsidy thing, I'm gonna go back to some grain, probably oats, and then I will. No, I went past it. Grass. Hold on, actually. Oh no, it's way smaller. I was thinking if this was larger or the same size, but it's half the size maybe. So what I will do here then is plant grass. In February we'll see if clover counts as a subsidy crop. If it doesn't, then I'll just use oilseed radish in the future and turn it back into oats or sorghum or soybeans maybe, since I have the planter. Yeah.
Easy rider station wagon going slow. Windows open, you are basking in the bluegrass radio. It is easy now to see you with your hand out on the wind. I keep this folded at the corner so that I could not forget. Folded at the corner so that I could not forget. Pink azaleas by your driveway shade our leisurely goodbyes. In your terry cotton sweater with your arms sweeping the sky. It was then I had a knowing. You were waving till the bend. I keep this folded at the corner so that I could not forget. Folded at the corner so that I could not forget. Shadow to the coast, past the surf and whitewashed beaches, under cypress trees and smoke, carved like lovers into driftwood. On this moment I depend. I keep this folded at the corner so that I could not forget. Folded at the corner so that I could not forget. Folded at the corner so that I could not forget.
Well then, just about done with the second grass field of our farm. Now, as you can see, I left a tuft of grass that I'm driving over right now. Oh my god, it's gone. I did not have to spend the time, or maybe the money, of drawing the thing in. You know how I drew the grass to remove the effect grass? I didn't have to do that apparently. It disappeared when I drove over it with my seeder. Well, the more you know and whatnot. So yeah, now I think this should be about the last pass. And again, I am confidently sure I'm not doing this correctly. I don't think you should be turning with these drills in the ground or driving that much over the ridges or the edges. But hey, it works, so I'll do it. Yeah, I think this will be it for this episode, as we have done quite a lot, or at least it has taken quite a lot of time. Now, weeding remains to be done, preferably this month, and liming as well. Since we are approaching winter months, there won't be too much to do. Sorry, I'm getting stuck on the fence. Yeah, there won't be too much to do other than maybe skipping the months, selling some things in the winter months of like December, January maybe. Other than that, I don't think there's going to be a lot for us to do. So what I am currently thinking is that I will do in next episode I will jump fast through the months, you know, do the task that need to be done, like feeding the animals, selling the things that are at the best price and whatnot. So I can fold this now. It's I almost drove into there. It's done here. So beautiful. Yeah, before I actually end it here, let me just take a look at... Oh no, I drove into my harvester. Let me take a look at the prices. You can see flour, that's January. Fabric, that is May, and that could be fine. I haven't started producing it yet, so it's good to have more months. Wheat is gonna be flour, barley is gonna be flour. Yeah, I don't have any other products actually. Right? No. Next time I will start off with weeding and liming. Both of these tasks should go by rather quickly, especially if I throw on a worker for one of them. Oh wait, the wheats are already at a medium size? Oh wait, let me take a look then. Does my current weeder count as a weeder or a hoe? I have this. Hose, pull out small and medium. Oh right, that's perfect. Perfect. Luckily, I can take care of these. Yeah. I want to thank you for watching this, and hope that you join me for the next time. And if you really enjoyed this, if you'd like to leave a like or a comment, it would be perfect. And you know, if you have any hints for me, it would be nice. In any case, thank you, and have a nice day, and see you next time. Bye.